Hi all, welcome to the channel. Hey, today I wanted to play upgraded Hatch to version 4, and one of the things I wanted to play with here is their multi-blend. Because I thought, I could use that in fish a lot, especially like for his body. I'm thinking maybe the tail as well. So with that in mind, let me show you kind of what I did. So there are parts here that are all multi-blend. I'm going to unhide those. So these are all the multi-blend parts. You can kind of see, that tail that was purple and the little orange that was on the fish, right? And let's hide the actual picture so we can kind of see what we did. So both of these, for the blue, if you actually open here and then go underneath the edit, multi-blend. Sorry. So this is the multi-blend tool. What I did when I originally selected this, kind of you can see the patterns here that I ended up using, and down here I ended up using this blue green C to get kind of the patterns that I wanted within the multi-blend, right? So if we go in and we look at that, so here's the convex that I did for that one. It's minimum maximum spacing, right? I just kind of played with that to get the fill to where I wanted it. The next biggest piece was this monster. We'll unhide that. So all of this red, the way I actually ended up doing this is I took the solid object that I made from the original fish, and I started with that. And then what I started doing is under the digitize options here, you have digitize holes. So, sorry. So that's what I used. I used the digitize holes, and basically these were all holes, which as one object led to some issues. So we'll see how I change those. And then the other thing that you'll notice is the purple that's under the front, and I'll unhide this so you can see it. I tried doing this all into Tommy just to kind of cover it, because those purple pieces are under this orange. And so when I first stitched it out, the nose didn't look good at all because of that tatami under there, right? So what I did then was, if you come over here, and you can see these two got busted into, this was all one originally, one object. So I busted that up. And the other thing that I did with that object is I made a lot of these lines in here the same kind of width and scale that the red lines have. So it better fit the fish look overall. And you can see the purple under here is now with the multi-blend. And that worked out extremely well. The other thing that I ended up doing is, as you can see now, here's all the red. I'll zoom out here. So I split this up just using the knife tool and knifed it up into some objects that could be better have stitch angles aligned, because when I had it as all one big object, you only had one stitch angle and you just didn't get the best. So I busted it up into these objects. That way I could apply the stitch angles separately and get them to look much better. So that was the one of the big deals. The other one I wanted to show you is the other multi blend is, and I'll hide everything but this. So as you can see, there's two pieces here, and originally these were both the same size. But in the picture, there's really only orange on the front of the side fin, and the rest of the side fin's white. So I just took the second object that was created, this, the orange one here, and just basically grabbed all of these, basically grabbed those and moved from there back to there, right? So that's how I got that, and it's still both kind of see-through overall in the overall fish. So I think everything in the end came out really super well. As you'll see in the stitch out, I initially had posted this initial design, and the eye was not was not good. And somebody pointed that, and thank you very much for doing so, because I went back and actually looked at the photo, right? And if we go back, so if I zoom in, so you can see on discus fish, the actual eye, the outline of the eye there gets, the color of the fin, and it's kind of reddish here, reddish orangish, you know what I mean? So that's why in mine, I added those two red stripes to the eye itself, give it more of an overall look um, of the fish, to make the fish look better. So hope you all enjoy it and get you a little explanation of what I did. And following will be the stitch out of the fish on the shorts that I wanted them on. So hope you enjoy it. See ya.